Hey guys, Ernie here and welcome to the Paleo Hiker MD channel. For several years I've been testing a lot of stoves, and initially I kind of stayed away from remote canister stoves. They tended to be heavier and bulkier and I wasn't as interested in them. The only one I really reviewed early on was the Covea Spider. Well, this is going to be the fourth one that I review here on the channel, and I have a couple more already to review. I'm wondering why it took me so long to get to enjoy these stoves. So stay tuned and we are going to look at a really powerful stove from Bulin. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, so here is our stove. Look at this beast of a stove. You've got your fuel hose. These legs just pop out like this. Man, they just want to fly out of there. You've got basically 3 whole burners. This looks like 3 Pocket Rocket Deluxes thrown into one. Dimensions are 2 by 6 by 3.3. Of course, that's when it's folded up. It weighs 10.5 ounces and it is made out of aluminum. It claims to boil 1 liter of water in 2.5 minutes. That'll be interesting to see. 2.5 minutes. Now, normally I would say I don't think so, but with this kind of power, maybe it'll actually get close. It's super sturdy, guys. This thing has a weight rating of 25 kilos or 55 pounds you can put on top of this. You can see it has the triangular wing guards, pretty much copied from the MSR, there's no doubt about that, but they should help in a similar way to make sure that if wind is coming from one side or the other, it doesn't affect the other 2 parts of the triangle, and it keeps this going pretty well. It's got these serrated anti-slip arms, and like I said, it's essentially 3 burners in one. Uses a standard connection for a gas canister. Let me show you guys real quick what it looks like in the dark. We'll get this thing just roaring for you, and then we're going to do a 1 liter boil test to see if that claim of 2.5 minutes is close. All right, I'm not gonna lie, this thing is almost a little scary, guys. Let's take a look at this beast of a stove. Pretty much on low there. You can control it pretty well. Let's crank it up. To be honest with y'all, that is like hot on my camera. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I had to literally move it back because it was like coming up into the camera. The wind is coming, as you can see, towards the camera. Let's crank it up a little bit. Look at the power on that thing, man. Unbelievable. You can see it's a little chilly out here, so as soon as the blue flames get out into the air, they turn orange because it cools off. That is cool. All right, let's see how it boils. All right, so this particular stove claims to boil 1 liter of water in 2.5 minutes. 1 liter of water in 2.5 minutes. So that would be a very fast boil time. Normally we use 2-cup boil tests, but since this one makes its claim in a liter, we're gonna go ahead and use a liter. So let's turn this on. I've got a pot here, a nice big pot with a liter of water in it. Turn it up nice and high, and let's see how long it takes. I actually had to move this back because it's got so much heat coming off of it. It was starting to get the thermometer hot, so crazy. All right, so there's 2.5 minutes. It's not boiling, but it is 181, 183 degrees. That is pretty impressive, to be honest with you. I didn't think it would go that fast. I'm having to yell, I'm telling y'all now, so it may be weird because this is really loud. We're gonna just stay here with it because it's getting there. I'm watching the actual water. This thermometer's been off recently, so let's see when it actually starts to have a rolling boil. Should be pretty soon. Okay. My goodness. 3 minutes, 5 seconds for a steady rolling boil. That is really fast. All right, so this thing is crazy powerful. It's kind of like having 3 canister stoves in one. I didn't really realize how powerful it would be. Now, I recently did a 1 liter boil test with a Coleman stove, and it took 10 minutes to get that to a boil. 10 minutes. This took 3 minutes and 5 seconds. This was a full liter. Now, of course, it used quite a bit of fuel. It used 24 grams of fuel to do that. Not surprising given the fact that you're blowing through 3 full burners. So let's talk pros and cons. Of course, the first pro, it is super powerful. I mean, amazingly powerful. Almost kind of scary powerful, to be honest with you. I had to move back the little thermometer display. That's the first time I've ever had to do that. The heat was coming out the side like a freaking roaring lion, and it almost melted the side of it. So it is almost too powerful. For what you get, it's pretty lightweight and it is robust. I mean, what it claims to be able to hold from the standpoint of weight is impressive. It's a very stable platform and the cost is pretty reasonable given what you're getting. So some of the cons, well, obviously it's not the most fuel efficient stove out there. You're basically burning 3 burners at once, so you're going to use about 3 times the fuel. It's not as compact as you would like it to be, which isn't surprising. I also don't really like the leg design, the way it folds out. It feels wobbly to me. It's not. It's just me probably. I don't like that particular design, that kind of spider type design. But obviously I think they used it because they needed to support so much weight. It doesn't have the best flame control and it is loud. I mean, like a freaking engine loud. Those 3 burners are roaring and it's hot, it's kind of scary, and it's really loud. It also has kind of a less than ideal carrying case. I really don't like those with these stoves. If it's still hot, it can pretty much melt it really easily, which I've done with my firebox before. So not the best carrying case. So what do I think about this stove? I think it's kind of a novelty. I mean, it is so powerful. It's not a backpacking stove. It's too heavy to do that. It's almost impractical, to be honest with you. It's not very fuel efficient. I guess if you really want to boil water super, super fast and make sure everybody around you knows that you're boiling water super fast, because this thing's so loud, everybody will hear it. It's probably not necessarily very practical. Could be used as a bear repellent. I don't know. It's that loud. I've tested a lot of these stoves. Some of them are very finesse. There is no finesse to this stove. It is a brute. If you're fuel conscious, I don't know that you really want to use this stove. It does chug through the fuel. But look, if you need a really powerful stove, especially one that can hold a lot of weight, maybe for example Boy Scouts, if they want to use a smaller stove and they're wanting to cook a big meal, a big pot, and it's going to weigh quite a bit. This thing says it can hold 55 pounds on it. That's pretty impressive. So there is a home for it if you're looking for that. If you need something that will withstand a lot of weight, won't break down under a lot of weight, and can create a lot of power, a lot of BTUs, this is a pretty awesome stove. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but I have an entire playlist just on stoves, so make sure you check it out down below. I'll also put it up here in the tiles at the end of the video. Now, a very important part of the video. If you guys have not yet, please hit that thumbs up down below. Really helps me, helps the channel, helps spread the video across YouTube. If you're not subscribed and you want to watch more awesome stove videos in the future, hit that subscription button. And if you want to make sure you know when I release new videos, hit the notification bell and you'll be the first to know. Continue to have an awesome time here in Arkansas. I'm just filming tons of videos and just loving what I do. I love this. This is an opportunity for me to get away and just concentrate on YouTube, something I never ever get to do. It's pretty awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed a look at this amazingly and almost scary powerful stove. As always, I appreciate you checking out the Paleo Hiker MD channel. Stay tuned for more videos soon.